Hi there, it's Nicole, author and co-founder of Raising Conscious Children One Village at a Time. And welcome to the next sneak peek video into our instructional guide number one, an innovative approach helping children learn how to cultivate love from within. In this video, I wanted to give you a sneak peek into the section that follows the Talk About It section, which is what I shared with you in the last video. So after talking about the particular skill and guiding the children through having a discussion, there's a section called Partner Play. Partner play is where you have the opportunity to either play a game or use an interactive strategy to help the children go further in discussing the skill and practicing the skill and collaborating with family members or peers. I'm going to share just a couple. They're different in each chapter. So in this chapter, when they are creating a personal safe space, the partner play is a sharing circle. Okay, this is a basic thing that a lot of teachers do in the classroom if you have time to discuss social and emotional learning and skills. And in the sharing circle, it's basically getting a beanbag or a talking stick or some other object, and the person who's holding the talking stick is the one who shares, and then they pass it to the next person and they share, and you go around in a circle. One of the unique features I included, I work with English language learners and at my elementary school where I work, and we use a lot of sentence frames. And I included them in this book not only because they're helpful for that reason, but also when this children are learning skills like this and they're new, sometimes they need support to guide them in what to say and how to say it. So, for example, you will see in a little green box in most of the chapters, it's optional, but you can write the sentence frame in a place where the children can see it. So when they're sharing, it would say, this one says, my personal safe space has blank. So if you're using the topic in the sharing circle where they are describing their personal safe space, you might have that sentence frame available for them to look at, and then, or tell me one reason you might go to your personal safe space. And then there's a model here. For example, my personal safe space has flowers, a stream, and a tree house. I would go to my personal safe space if I got in trouble for not doing my homework. So it's just sentence frames with some examples to help guide discussions and let the children know what they can say and how they can say it while they're sharing. Now, the self-love chapter is very different. It has one of those old school, they're called fortune tellers, those papers that you fold and you make with your hands, and has love on the top, and then they'll be guided to write different activities of what they can say or do to practice self-love. And then they'll get with a partner, with a family member or a classmate, and they'll do the typical, they'll spell out love, LOVE, and then they'll pick a number, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they pull up the tab and it has their own personal suggestion for how to practice self-love, either something to say or something to do. And then there's even things like more physical things, like in the positive self-talk chapter, the partner play is happy talk hopscotch. And they go out and they play hopscotch with, they throw the stone, and if they land on the 3, they have to use positive self-talk. They have to say 3 positive things about themselves and then hop to the stone. When they're playing with a partner, another option is they say, if they have difficulty, and this is the story in this chapter kind of guides you through this, the Viscu story, they might have difficulty in a particular area of their life using positive self-talk. So when they do, and you play the happy talk hopscotch, then they would get suggestions from the friend. So let's say they tossed it on the three and they didn't really know what to say. Their friend would say three positive things about them and they would repeat those things about themselves. So they can get support in coming up with the positive self-talk from a friend through this, fun little way while they're playing hopscotch. Okay, so that is the section that follows the talk about it section. And again, it's called Partner Play, and it's for engagement and interaction and application and practice of the skills with family members or friends. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.